I am my truest, grossest self right now. Hi guys, welcome to Mind Made Up. My name's Alex. On this channel I like to talk about beauty, but I try to do it in a mindful way. And you know, sometimes it's just not that deep either. In today's video I'm talking about quarantine makeup, or lack thereof. I literally just rolled out of bed. I don't think I've ever looked worse on camera before. Now you might be thinking it's kind of trivial to talk about makeup in this kind of time. It's a global pandemic, people are dying. It's just a very serious, sad situation that we have going on here. But I find that it's very easy to get out of your routine while you're in quarantine or working from home and you don't feel productive, and time kind of just blends together. I know that my makeup routine just completely went out the door. Bye! See you later, makeup! And that's not me. I enjoy the process of putting on makeup, but I've just become so lazy now that it's just easy to roll out of bed, go log into my computer and start work instead of doing my normal routine. And I think from a psychological standpoint, we really need to keep some kind of semblance of a routine. I'm going to put on some makeup today. I think it's really important to have a daily routine, something that makes you feel put together, and I think that's going to help us all be more productive. Because I need to go grocery shopping and I just feel like it's time to just, you know, put myself together. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so first step is to take a shower. If you haven't taken a shower in days, this is a good time to start. I have taken a shower, washed my hair, and, you know, put on some clothes that are like a level above the other clothes that you've been wearing. For me, it's been like a baggy sweater, baggy hoodie, baggy sweatpants. So I put on a sweater that's cropped, you know, and fitted leggings. So that's a step in the right direction. To start off, if I want to feel good, I want to have like a little bit of coverage. I want to get rid of this redness. I want to, you know, get rid of these dark under eye circles. So I'm going to start off with the Pixi by Petra. This is like a peachy correction. What's it called? Brightening peach. Alright, so I'm going to do this under my eyes. And I'm actually going to put it on some of my acne as well. Because I like the way that the peach sits on top of redness. Which you hear a lot of people say use green as a color corrector, but I actually do like a peach color. Now tell me, did your skin get better in quarantine or worse? Because mine got worse. And it's just recovering now. I had all these breakouts around my forehead. I always break out here anyway, but like, damn, I don't even know what happened. I think I just got a little bit more relaxed with my skincare since I haven't been wearing makeup. And you know, sometimes I wake up in the morning, don't wash my face. Or, you know, I go to bed at night, don't wash my face. Because I'm not wearing makeup, like what do I have to take off? Well, it turns out I'm an oily person, and I just need to wash that away. A little bit. Like, you don't want to strip your natural oils, but like, apparently it hasn't been working out for me to not wash my face. Which is so sad because I was like, yes, this is my time to be a natural beauty. My skin's gonna clear up. I'm not gonna be wearing makeup every day. No. I look worse. Wow, I really am breaking out. Like, why do I have acne on my upper lip right now? I didn't even do anything to it. Now to keep things more simple, I'm just going to go in with concealer. This is my Cover FX Concealer Power Play. Is anyone else sad that Cover FX is out of Sephora? I mean, they're still selling online, but like, what's going on with that? Cover FX is such a great brand because they have like traditional performing products, but they're all clean. So like, this doesn't feel like you're putting on a natural product that might not perform as well. It's just good. But now they're gone. And I know that I can just order from their website, but I'd rather not. Just because if I want to order something from Sephora, I'd rather get like more than one thing at a time. So yeah, it's sad. I don't want to have to order from like 2 different places at once. Dude, this is not going well for me. Is anyone else super dry? I think just because I'm staying in with the heater on all the time, because it's still really cold here where I am in Canada. Um, my skin is just like so dry. I don't even know what's going on. I've never seen it like this where there's like visible spots all over that are like peeling off. But we're just gonna roll with it. Positivity. Yes. Because this is a mood boosting makeup look. And I will not have my mood be brought down by this. So I'm gonna go in with like a powder kind of foundation from Physicians Formula. This isn't a good shade range, so I wouldn't like recommend it, like look for it if you want like a powder foundation product, unless you're kind of light skinned, just because like even their lightest shade is kind of too dark for me, and then they don't have any like really deeper powders. I'd say it probably just goes to medium. They're one of those brands that just has like, except for when they did their foundations, they kind of made their shade range more extensive, but if you go to the drugstore and see them, a lot of their products, they don't stock a lot from what I've seen. So yeah, you'll probably just see like a lighter tan kind of color available. Which is okay for me because I just want like a tiny bit of coverage from this powder. And maybe, like, I know my skin's dry, so it's not going to help it, but maybe it'll mask some of the weird texture going on. Oh, I don't know. Regardless, this is kind of like a quick boosting makeup, so I'm not trying to look perfect. So any acne that's showing, I don't care. I'm going to look better than where we started from, so. I'm going to take the same powder on my eyes. Wouldn't typically do this either, just, it's not my favorite powder to use on the eyes, but you know. This is like a routine where you don't want to have to use like 500 different products. Okay, so the next step, I think, to pick me up would just be to give me like a little bit of a bronzy glow. So I'm going to take my bronzer. I'm using this one from Burt's Bees. Actually it's blush technically, but it looks like a bronzer. It's called Toasted Cinnamon. Might be a little bit dark or warm for me, but you know, it is the only one I have. So we are just going to put some on my massive forehead. And then I'll do my cheeks. I'm not going to swipe too much just because of what's going on with the texture here. I'm trying not to disrupt the skin too much, so I don't want it to like peel any more than it's already peeling. Alright, so we're just going to go over the nose. Give it like a cute little... Now while we're here, it's the perfect time to use the bronzer as some eyeshadow. So just going into the crease, pulling this out a little bit, kind of connecting with the other bronzer. Not even worrying too much about it, just be sloppy. Just trying to give the eye some definition. I am so crusty. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever been this crusty before. This is so strange. Okay, when I think about looking a bit more put together with less makeup, I just think about tight lining, so I'm just gonna go in. This isn't a time to do like liquid eyeliner unless that's something that's like part of your signature look that you've been skipping. Okay, so for blush, I'm gonna be careful. I know what I want to do on my eyes, so I want to keep the cheeks and everything a little bit warm tone, but I'll show you there what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna use this Kosas blush in Papaya, and I'll use a bit of a highlighter too. You have to be careful with this because it's very powdery. So just touch a little bit, but it is a natural, clean brand at Sephora, so that's positive. I like to keep the blush a little bit higher up just because I have an extremely chubby face right now. I always have like more heft to my cheeks, but I have also gained weight over the past couple of years, so my face is just like plump in this area. So I like to make it look a little bit more sculpted and lifted without trying to contour or anything like that. So I put my blush up higher I don't want to bring it like down here and emphasize the chubbiness. And of course, while we're here, why not take some of that blush and blend it into our eyeshadow look? I really like doing like a cute little monochromatic moment. Okay, this highlighter is also very powdery, so I'm gonna go into it and I'm gonna be careful. It's already spilling all over my black leggings. Okay. Just like a little bit. Nothing crazy. Just to pick me up, make you look a little bit healthier. And I'll take some in my inner corners. I know I'm going really out of order, but I just want to finish my brows really quickly. If you don't have a lot of brow hair, then go ahead and fill them the way you normally would to look confident. I don't want to do a lot of brows today because I want this to be a quick, peppy little routine, so. Damn, I am flaking everywhere. There's even like flakes in my eyebrows. I'm just gonna try to push this out a little bit more. Since this eyebrow kind of grows in more than this one does, they've always been uneven, so it's a little bit difficult to make them look the same. But I also don't really care that much about the brows. Okay, so finally, what I thought would be fun would just to add a pop of color on the lid. Not gonna go crazy with it, you know, not gonna do like multiple different whatevers. It's just easy. So I'm just gonna take this purple shade here. Use any purple shadow that you have that's more of like an iridescent shimmery shade. Here, I'll swatch this. See how that's just nice and glowy? That's what I want to put on my lid. I'm even just gonna wipe a little bit of it off because I don't need that full impact of the color. I want it to be more of a sheer wash. And just go back in with the blending brush. Boom. I figured I should show you more close up. If you can see my face peeling, ignore it. Isn't that fun? Just a nice like, I feel better now. Okay, let's go in with a generous coat of mascara. And to keep with the theme of kind of like warmer tones, I'm gonna put on this Burt's Bees glossy lipstick in Nude Mist. It's got more of like an orange tint to it, so I think it'll go well with the cheeks. If you want to use lip liner, you totally can. I'm just not going for that much of a defined look today. Okay, so no glow up would be complete without the hair. I'm not gonna end this video looking like a wet dog, so I will dry it and be right back. Okay, I'm back and I dried my hair. I tried to go for a little bit of a flip like was in the beginning of the video. I'm gonna straighten it just so it's a little bit more smooth. But I was also thinking that the purple might look a little bit dark for me, so I'm just gonna take this highlighter and kind of go over top of it to try to just calm it down a little bit. Yeah, that does it. God, this whole makeup look is so cohesive. We use like every single color in the eyes. Alright, I like it. So I'm just gonna section my hair a little bit. I have very fine hair, so I don't really need to go crazy with straightening. This is just kind of to smooth it out. And I'm actually gonna use like the world's smallest straightener. This is from Amika. But yeah, so let's just Get on with it, shall we? I don't have a mirror, so I'm trying to use this viewfinder, but it's not that great. The back, not gonna lie, it's a little bit wet, so I don't want to go over that. Does anyone else have a hard time like drying their hair completely? Because I feel like my hair, for whatever reason, never wants to like dry fully, even with the blow dryer. Like there's always a certain point where I just give up. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I can't wait for this to happen. And my hair at this length has a tendency to want to flip out, so I'm just gonna kind of curl it under so it'll stay a little bit under for the time being, but it'll return to its natural form soon enough, I'm sure. I'm not even doing this neatly because I don't care. It's quarantine, but we're trying to boost our mood, so let's just do it quickly and then go to the grocery store. Alright, I think that looks relatively smooth. But I can only see in this little viewfinder, so it could look horrible. Alright guys, this is the finished look. Very simple, very quick. Not perfected, but you know, just something to boost your mood a little bit. It's fun to have a bit of color there as well. And it feels nice to be clean. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're doing as well as can be expected right now. Hang in there, we're all in this together, and I hope you stay safe and healthy. Alright, and for some fun, let me know what show you're currently binging right now. Any recommendations I would love. It's fun to put on some makeup and feel a little bit normal again and be more, you know, put together and productive. So I think this was a fun exercise in that, and I'm definitely going to continue it next week. Thanks so much for watching. I want you to remember, don't just make up your face, make up your mind too, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.